Hey kids! We are already here in English 4, Quarter 4, Week 5, with the title, Types of Journalistic Writing. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to distinguish among types of journalistic writing such as news report, opinion article, feature article, and sports news articles. Let's have a review. Directions. Read the sentences below. Put a check if the statement is true and cross if it is not. Question number 1. Reading a news report helps you understand the current events happening in our community. Correct! It's a check. Number 2. A journalist is a person who writes news and reports information to the public. Correct! It's a check. Number 3. Writing some news is very easy. Correct! It's a cross. Number 4. Opinion is something that is known to be true. Correct! It's a cross. Number 5. Fake news has a basis in fact. It is an information that we get from a newspaper or magazine. Correct! It's a cross. Good job, kids! It seems that you have learned from our past lesson. With that, I am now sure that you are ready with our next lesson. Let us look at the following articles. Which article do you think tells about sports? Which article contains longer narrative? Which article is likely to persuade readers? Which article is more likely to show personal life? Which is more likely to give sentiments? Which is a feature article? Which is a news article? Which is an opinion article? And which is a sports news article? These articles are what we call common types of journalistic writing. There are 4 common types of journalistic writing. The first one is the news report. It is a straightforward news. It relays facts, events, and information to society accurately and in unbiased manner. A report on current or recent events to inform readers of what is happening in the world or in the local area. It contains facts and detailed information to general questions like who, what, when, where, and how. At the right side is an example of news report article. Next type of journalistic writing is opinion article, or what we call the editorial article. It reports on a topic using subjective ideas rather than objective facts. Opinion article is unique from other types of writing because the writer can report stories from their own perspective, including their own thoughts and biases. It provides informed reasoned arguments for or against a position or idea. It urges the readers to address a point of view to take action about a particular position or issue. It is meant to influence the public opinion, promote critical actions, while providing solutions to the problem. Well, at the right side is an example of opinion article, or what we call the editorial article. The third type of journalistic writing is the sports news article. It focuses about athletic news. This will report the scores, standings, and rankings for different teams or different sporting events. It aims to show the drama and excitement of the actual game to the readers. At the right side is an example of sports news article. The last type of journalistic writing is the feature article. It provides scope, depth, and interpretation of trends, events, topics, or people. It gives information of human interest. It reports about a certain topic, issue, person, or event with more background and in-depth details. They are generally the stories in newspapers and magazines. It may be about famous public figures or personalities, history of the past events or places, hobbies, local events or local reviews about books, restaurants, fashion, etc. They often recap major news that was reported in the previous news cycle. They do contain elements of news, but their main function is to humanize, to add color, to educate, to entertain, and to illuminate. And an example of feature article is there are 4 types of feature articles. The first one is the human interest features. It presents people's problems, concerns, or achievements in a way that brings out interest, sympathy, or motivation in the reader or viewer. The second one is the personality features, an in-depth look at person's lifestyle, characteristics, emotions, hobbies, appearance, or just what makes the person tick. The third type is the past events features. It focuses on a historical event or historical celebration. It provides human interest history lesson, may provide added emotional impact on a historical event, puts a human face on history. It makes connections between now and then. The last type is the news features. It is a kind of story that focuses on hard news topics. It brings human interest focused to breaking news. It adds personal involvement to current. Let's try this activity. Directions. Read each item carefully. Write the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. What is journalistic writing? Is it A? It is the act of writing informative content for newspapers or magazines. B. It is the act of writing personal information about yourself. C. It is the process of writing, listening, and reading. Or is it D? It is the process of creating new things. Correct! It is A. Number 2. Which of the following is not a type of journalistic writing? Is it A. Feature article, B. Magazines, C. News reports, or letter D. Opinion article? Correct! It is letter B. Number 3. It is the main story in the magazine that focuses on a special event, place, or person in detail. Is it letter A. Feature article, B. News reports, C. Opinion article, or letter D. Sports news articles? Correct! It is A. Number 4. News report is like A or N blank. A. Feature article, B. News article, C. Opinion article, or letter D. Sports article? Correct! It is letter B. And number 5, it is a form of writing that reports on the matters pertaining to sporting topics and competitions. Is it A. Feature article, B. News reports, C. Opinion article, or D. Sports news article? Correct! It's letter D. Remember, kids, journalistic writing is a style of writing that is used to report news stories in a variety of media formats. It supplies the reader with important information. There are types of journalistic writing. We have news report, opinion article, feature article, and sports news article. Thank you for listening, kids. I hope you have learned something today. See you again. Goodbye.